Hi friends, in this video we are going to see WordPress homepage settings. The homepage settings consists of your latest post and static page option. First we see your latest post option. If you want to run your WordPress website for blog purpose, your latest post option in homepage will be right option. For example, this is a blog website. It has a structure called as reverse chronological order where old post will go down and recent post will come up automatically. Next, static page. If you want to run your WordPress website for business or portfolio, a static page will be right option in homepage. For example, here I have created a static website with a horizontal opt-in form with medium size and a post grid element, static post grid element, and finally a button element. Okay friends, let me see how to create the static page for your WordPress website and what are its requirements. Here we have to create new pages, one page for home and another page for post. First we see the home page. This home page gives a static look in the WordPress website home page. Go to pages, create a page and name it as home. For this tutorial I named it as home. You can also give some other names. The plugins used for this home page are Elementor, Opt-in Forms by Fancy Themes, Essential Add-ons by WP Developer. And for the opt-in forms, I have used the email marketing provider MailChimp. Let me see how to add MailChimp to the opt-in forms. Create a free account in MailChimp. Go to Audience, click Sign Up Forms, choose the drop-down and again click Sign Up Forms. Here, select the Embedded Forms. In the Embedded Forms page, scroll down, find Copy or Paste Code onto your site option. Scroll down this option and copy the highlighted rose color given here, like this. You have to copy this code which comes after the form action equal to double quotes. Copy this code. Now go to the opt-in forms and paste the URL here. This is the way to connect MailChimp to the opt-in forms. The next one is posts page. If you want to load also the blog posts for your business website or portfolio website, this option will help you for that. Create a page and name it as posts. After creating this page, don't do anything here. Keep the page as it is. This is the tricky part in WordPress for the initial design and also an awesome part because WordPress already done all the work for us. So we can set a static home page in the WordPress website and also we can include the latest post in that business or portfolio website. Now my website is loading latest blog post. Let me see how to set static front page. Go to pages, click add new and name it home. Click save draft. Now click edit with Elementor. Now I am going to add horizontal opt-in form which is in medium size. I have already created the form using the opt-in forms. I have made some changes in the color of this form. This is the shortcode. Copy it. In the search field, enter shortcode. Drag and place the element here. Paste the shortcode. Hide the panel and check. Now I am going to set 100% width of this opt-in form. For this, we have to make some changes. This is the place to edit section. Click it. Here the content width is boxed. Set into full width. Okay. Once again, I am going to the section. I am going to set the background color, which is same as this opt-in form background color. Now it looks full 100% width opt-in form. Now click publish. Next, I am going to add a divider. I am going to add this divider in a new section. Drag and drop the divider element. I am going to add an element heading. Align the heading center. Okay, update it. Okay. Next, we have to add the latest post. The Elementor plugin does not have this in free option, so we have already added a plugin for that. So go to that plugin. In the essential add-ons, check for post grid. I am setting the post web page to 3. Choose the layout grid. Set the column to 3. So the column was set to 3, layout is grid layout. It's your wish to add other things like show date, author name, avatar, and so on. We can also add the show load more option, but I am not going to use it here. Click update button. Now I am going to add an element button. And I am going to name this button as load all post. For this we have to create a page. So go to pages. I am going to name it as post. We are not going to do anything here. We just going to create a page and naming it as post. That's all. Now copy this link and paste it here in the button link. Okay. Align the button center. Okay. Now you can add more elements like this in the static front page. Okay, let me check the website. Before making changes, this is the structure of this website. Now I am going to set the static front page. For this, go to customize from appearance. Click the option homepage settings. Here we have to click a static page. For the home page, I am going to select home. And for the post page, I am going to select the page post. Okay. Now click publish. Now let me load the website. Okay. Now we have to make some changes here. Let me check what we have to do for that. Okay, when I set the image to full, it will load the design perfectly. We can also change the hover icons. In the style option, go to hover card style, click icon library and choose. And this is the method to create static front page.